welcome to Talk of the Town. Dieesha Hicks has joined us for her monthly update. She is the State Health Insurance Program Manager for the Lowcountry Council on Governments. So Dieesha, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. How are you?
Good. Where is your office? Where are you coming from for Zoom? Yeah.
We're in Yemassee.
You're in Yemassee.
So kind of like the Point South area.
Okay. And then the Lowcountry Council of Governments, what areas do you all serve?
We're Beaufort, Jasper, Colleton, and Hampton County.
Okay, very good. Now today we're talking about perhaps delaying your enrollment in Medicare. I didn't even know that you could delay, because isn't the re-enrollment period in the fall?
So some people choose to delay Medicare because they're still working. They have active employee benefits. And so this is just why I want to clear up that a little bit today. If you're turning 65, you have active employee benefits, meaning your employer helps pay for some of your healthcare costs, then you can delay that enrollment in Medicare without facing a penalty, because then you're in like a special enrollment period. And that'll be your special enrollment period starts when that coverage ends, and that's 8 months. And a lot of people that delay it usually tend to get their Medicare Part A and just kind of delay enrolling in Part B.
So is there any sort of penalty if you again, as you're saying, you're still working and you're getting in your insurance through your employer, and is there any penalty by waiting?
There's no penalty as long as you get it in your special enrollment period after you lose that active employee benefit coverage, and it can be through you or your spouses. But the thing is, the kicker is, this is the little star on point on it. Your employer must have 20 or more employees for you not to be penalized. If you work for a small corporation and it's 20 and under employees, you're probably going to need to get Medicare so you won't be penalized.
All right. Remind everyone again what A and B are.
So Part A is strictly inpatient coverage, like inpatient hospital, skilled nursing rehabs, hospice, anything that would be considered inpatient. Part B is like your doctor's visits, your pre-screenings, blood work, and things like that.
Now, did you say that you could go ahead and get your A and just keep that until you go into the full-blown Medicare?
Right. And you still won't be penalized. You have 8 months after that active employee benefit stops to enroll into original Medicare, but you only have 63 days to get a drug plan. So I tell people a lot, if you know that date is coming up, you know when your exact stop date is, you want to go ahead and prepare to be enrolled in Medicare. So you don't miss any of the deadlines.
Okay, very good. And it's important not to miss those deadlines.
Correct.
When does open enrollment start in the fall?
October 15th.
October 15th.
Through December 7th.
Okay, very good. All right, we've got one more topic real quick. Health savings accounts. You want to explain what they are for those that might not know?
Right. So health savings accounts for those who have high deductible plans. And it's kind of like FSA, but you have to use it for medical expenses. And a lot of people pay into that while they're working and in those high deductible plans. Once Medicare starts, you can no longer contribute to your HSA. You can pull money from your health savings account as long as it's due to medical things you have to pay or any medical problems, but you cannot be in Medicare and contribute to it. Okay. So when you're working, it's time to retire, or you're going to get it before you want to retire. You want to start talking to your benefit counselors about stopping that HSA.
And you mentioned your benefits, counselor at your employer. They're so helpful, aren't they, to help you kind of navigate through these complicated programs?
They are a great resource because a lot of people just don't know. Some people delay it for other reasons. Side note, if you have COBRA and you're no longer working, you need to enroll in Medicare. COBRA is not credible coverage to Medicare, just the drug portion.
Okay, well, great. Again, great information, great update. Thank you, Dieesha.
You're welcome.
Again, for all of your information today. Dieesha Hicks with the Lowcountry Council on Governments.